Got my boy Corn in the building, CJ Watkins on Facebook, and I want to talk about the Heisman race. I say Cook for Heisman. Keita says Cook for Heisman. What does Corn and JD say?
I don't think Cook win the Heisman this year. Team gonna stack the box. I mean, they gonna let him do what he did last year. I just watched Fournette play and somebody did the same thing. Pretty much equal in talent, so that's why I don't think he's gonna win it. Somebody else gonna have to beat him. The quarterback, Francois, will have to come play.
My pick would have to be, like I say, buddy from Louisville, Lamar Jackson. 8 touchdowns before the half. 8. You know, your conference ain't that strong, so you're going to be able to do that week in, week out for the most part, at least 4 or 5 touchdowns a game. If not him, I like Watson this year from Clemson, just because I felt he should have got it last year, even though they gave McCaffrey, right? Was it McCaffrey who got it last year?
Henry.
Oh yeah, Derrick Henry got it last year.
SEC.
But I like Watson just because of his intangibles, what he brings from throwing and running. For the most, them my 2 picks. I think it'll be out of them 2.
No, hold on, I gotta say something. Because you mentioned McCaffrey. That's another name that...
No.
No?
No. He was shut the first game. Who they just played?
He ran a punt back.
He did not run no punt back. When he ran a punt back?
Oh,
they called him back.
Oh, they called him back.
He did not run a punt back. He was shut for the most game except for 2 runs, and they was... Okay, he had 2 nice little runs, but for the most part, he was shut the whole game.
That's another, like I said,
your stat line says you had a good game,
that's
but
another name mentioned in. I'm still going to Cook for Heisman.
Okay.
He's in the weak conference too.
But his stat line said he had a good game, and when he didn't play well, just like Fournette, if you look at his stats from yesterday, you had 138 yards or whatever on the, but you didn't do nothing from what I seen. You was shut for the most part. So can't go with him. The running back's gonna be shut this year for the most part, I think.
6 years in a row. The past 6 years in a row, Florida State has beat the University of Miami. We got 2 Florida State fans on the panel and 1 Miami guy. It's all about the U, huh?
The U.
Are you convinced that you guys are going to win in this 7th year?
I mean, I feel like we're at the talent level. Got a great coach coming in. We got a bullshit coach, man. Like, everybody know the past 6 years our coach ain't been what he thought he was. He came from Temple. I don't know what we was thinking. It is what it is. But this year I think we got, you know, I mean, we always play good against them. They never blow us out. So that's my thing. Y'all talk like they just blow us out. And I have to sit here with these 2.
I talk like we won.
I have to sit here with these 2. And they just talk like it was just blowout city. You know what I'm
I
saying?
never do that. I talk like we won. When they talk reckless, that be the other one talking reckless. Do I ever talk reckless? I always just say we won. Do I not?
I'm sorry. This is the guy.
Man, it's a rivalry. You know it. You know what it entails throughout the state of Florida. But at the end of the day, like you said, the last 6 years, blowout or not, it's a W. So we're gonna take that.
Yeah, but you don't have to talk like, well, we drugged y'all. Like
I never said that.
We beat you.
I never said. Yeah, I say we beat you.
But you don't say that.
I do say that. I know you say we blew you out.
The national championship year 2013, Florida State drugged Miami.
That was that year.
That's the only year you're giving.
But I mean, I can go back in time and say we drugged y'all in like the 90s. So what are you talking about?
That's like 10 years.
So what? Pass is pass.
That's 10 years. We talking about in the recent no freshman has gone to Miami that is a senior now that beat Florida State. It's been 6 years. So a nigga went from their freshman year to their senior year and still ain't beat Florida State. That's gotta hurt, right?
That's true.
That's like if you went.
But that's just like when Chris Ricks was at Florida State. Y'all had freshmen went from senior that never beat Miami. So what we talking about? That's history now.
That's what 10 years ago?
The past is the past.
Granted,
the past is the
they
past.
have a new coach, Mark Richt, coming from Georgia. I think he's a good coach. I still just think they're a couple years away. I just don't think, you know what I'm saying? Granted, I think it's gonna be, granted, regardless of who they got on the team, whatever, they can have the worst players in the whole college football. When they play us, they gonna come to play. It's gonna be a tough game. When we play them, it don't matter who we got. They gonna play to a different level because of the rivalry. That's basically a national championship in the state of Florida. So they gonna play at a different level regardless. But I'm not sold on them.
Yeah, like I say, looking at what Florida State is bringing back on offense with Cook, Heisman hopeful. So
I want to know what they're bringing back besides Cook. Give me another name. Exactly.
Defensively,
No, he said, give me
the
another
whole
name.
offense is returning.
Who?
they got to show improved.
If the kitchen's closed, the game's over.
I expect a big year from Rudolph. I expect a big year.
Okay, he gave me, at least he gave me another name.
I think Rudolph is gonna have a big year.
He gave me another name. I mean, was Cook cooking against Houston? Oh, all right. That was the same Houston team that we were just talking about earlier, right?
Yeah.
So what was surprising about them beating Oklahoma? Was Oklahoma they beat?
Yeah.
What was surprising about them? They knocked y'all out. Easy. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? We knocked out Georgia Tech. We all lost to, but we lost to y'all. I understand. It's a debate. This is what this is about. But my thing is, I'm going to state it around. When Miami doing bad, I'm going to tell you.
Yeah.
When Miami doing good, I'm going to tell you. But y'all sit there and talk about Miami like y'all didn't take the L to Georgia Tech last year. We held Georgia Tech.
Who y'all lost to last year?
Was that an end of the game fluke loss to Georgia Tech from Florida State? Was it or was it not?
I believe. I believe Florida State had a great kicker, so you had to let him try. I mean, like he said, L is an L, but
Jimbo be hurting me
back.
sometimes.
He did run it back, and
Jimbo be hurting me sometimes. He gets a little too conservative. Jimbo be pissing me off because Jimbo be with when you need to be aggressive. Jimbo sometimes kind of lets off the gas and he be tripping, or when he should chill, he be doing. Sometimes Jimbo pisses me off, but you know I take the good and the bad with him because he has shown to be a good coach, and like I say, we still tops in the nation every year, so I'm gonna ride with him regardless.
yeah, well, we took someone ahead. We got blasted by North Carolina. Blasted.
Mm-hmm.
We got blasted by who else?
I don't know.
Yeah, you do.
I don't know.
But you'll call me when it happens.
I don't remember that.
Now you don't remember. So don't talk. If we take one this year, don't call me.
Man, I don't know y'all schedule, bro. I follow my team, and then when we play on, we beat y'all like we did the last 6 years. Then we talk.
So, but you ain't gonna talk to me. Y'all lost to Georgia Tech.
Dude, I don't know who y'all won and lost to, bro.
I'm asking you. I mean, it was on TV. Like when y'all lost to Georgia Tech, you ain't say, "Damn, Jig, we shouldn't have kicked the field goal." I didn't hear from you for like a couple of days.
Nah, that ain't true, bro. Bro, we talk every Saturday.
So
Every other day.
So not every Saturday, every other day.
Every other day we talk.
You lost to Cincinnati, which
did.
I don't understand.
We
Because regardless of Al Golden, who they want to put it on every week, that is the coaching fault. I don't give a damn what coaching you got. At the end of the day, you should be able to out-athlete Cincinnati. Just point blank, period. That's one. You lost to us. Clemson drum you 58-0.
That was the other one, Clemson.
And then you lost to.
Did Clemson beat y'all though?
Who?
Did Clemson beat y'all last year?
Not 58-0.
You just said it.
L.
You just said it.
And then the same way you talked about Houston beating
You
us,
just said it.
you lost to Washington State in the bowl game.
Washington State is
Washington State ain't Houston.
Houston's not top notch. You just took an L.
Houston
Houston
just
beat the number 3
beat the number 3 team in the nation.
So now you just, but before I
And
got
they beat
on
us.
here, before I got
And
on
they beat
here,
us.
you were just talking like Houston was. I'm surprised by Houston. Oklahoma.
No,
powerhouse.
I said I liked it, Houston.
And you said Oklahoma.
I like
powerhouse.
that
You
word.
said Oklahoma should have just blasted Houston, right?
What? No, because if they beat us, they should damn well be able to compete
Well,
with
you said
Oklahoma.
on camera that Oklahoma should have just ran through them. That's what you said.
I said I was surprised by the upset.
No, you said.
I did not say they should have ran through them. I say LSU should have ran through Wisconsin.
Okay, listen.
Is that not what I said?
Listen.
I said LSU should have ran through Wisconsin. I did not say Oklahoma should have ran through Houston. I did not say that.
Well, the mighty Seminoles, always top 5 in recruiting, always national championship hopeful, got their ass whooped. To Houston.
Your predictions to Florida State, Ole Miss.
To be honest, I don't like Florida State for nothing in the world. I'm just gonna be honest. But I'm not a biased guy when it comes to sports. So I think they have the talent, but breaking in a new quarterback is always risky. But I think they put it out in a close one. I think the Noles will win it in a close one. That it's bittersweet coming out of my mouth saying the Noles. I don't like nothing about Indians, Seminoles, nothing. I never have. You know, but
Felt good that you said
I'm gonna keep it 1,000, and I think they'll pull it out. But if they don't,
my phone will be on do not
see what
disturb.
I'm saying? See what I'm saying? This is what I'm saying.
You know I answer the phone for you. You know I answer the phone. You know I answer the phone.
I answer the phone.
This is what I'm
When I
saying.
lose, half the time I'm talking to you throughout the whole game.
I answer
Anyway,
the phone.
so you know I'm
watched
talking
the game
to you.
together before. Like
Exactly. You know I'm
I
gonna
answer
talk
the
to you.
I answer the phone.
You don't always answer our calls.
I be tied up a little
We
bit
always
sometimes.
answer our calls.
I be tied up a little bit sometimes.
Oh, okay. Half the time I'm watching the game.
But I'll give you a call back. Eventually.
He be having to get over the hurt.
So tell me what you think. By how many? How many do you win by tomorrow? How many?
At least 10.
Wow. At least 10? Care to wager that?
At least 10.
Do we
I'm a betting guy. I am a betting guy.
Are you an Ole Miss fan or Miami fan?
I'm not an Ole Miss
And
guy.
that brings me to the next thing I have to say. Anytime I have the Corn has offered to bet me, it was with some other team and not Miami. Why you don't always bet with your team? You want to bet with everybody else.
I'm not crazy. I mean, I'm gonna put the bet that I think is gonna win. I'm not gonna just bet with whoever. Tell you what I do. They know what I will do. Like, I ain't really bet on Miami in a while, but I will bet individual statistics with Miami any day of the week. I make those type of bets. I use my head. I'm not just gonna throw y'all no money.
No 300 for Kaya
You
this
know what I'm
year.
saying? I'm not gonna throw y'all no money.
No 300 for little Felicia this year.
But Okai gonna do his thing, man. Kai
He doesn't have Dorsett.
He ain't had Dorsett last year.
What? Versus us?
Mm-mm.
Dorsett did play versus us,
No, he
didn't
did not.
Well, who they was, no, that was 2 years ago, you're right. I'm thinking when they was running up top. I'm thinking when they was running up top on Darby them all game.
That was last year too.
Who?
That was Cooley.
Oh, well. Hell.
Cooley and what's the guy that plays with Jacksonville? Ramsey? Yeah,
first
on top of
round
him too.
Yeah.
I mean, let's just keep it 1,000.
Brock Turner, Stanford,
Oh,
the former Stanford University swimmer turned rapist, was released from jail after serving 3 months of a 6-month sentence. Do you feel like his short sentence was due to his race, or was it due to him being soft, that he couldn't handle jail? That's what the judge said. It wouldn't be good for him. It'd be frustrating for him, or something along those lines. But it wouldn't be good for the person that he is. What do you think that is the cause of that?
I want to know what his family do. That's some bread to get what you got right there, because you don't just get off on nothing like that. You rape an unconscious female. Against her will you rape the unconscious female, boy, I don't know what it is. I know one thing, letter would have been me.
Oh, you've been under the jail, boy.
Boy,
Under the jail.
they'd have been trying to rape me.
They might.
They'd have been trying to rape me.
Well, yeah. No.
You feel me? I don't get it. I never heard something like that. Plaxico shoot himself in the leg and get 2 years, didn't he?
Plaxico? Yeah.
He shoot himself. Cheddar Bar, he shot himself and got 2 years. Mike Vick out here fighting a dog and got a year.
Yeah.
And you telling me this man can rape a female? What holds? I don't know what holds more power to people, but rape somebody, I thought that can carry them their life sentence. You get 3 months. Crazy.
I hate to play the race card, but I think that's what it was. I mean,
because he's Caucasian.
I work with all type of different races, but that wasn't as clear. That's clear cut, and it keeps happening. It keeps happening. You see these African Americans commit crimes versus the whites commit crimes, and the punishment is nowhere near the same. Like, they always gonna slap on the wrist. They put us under the jail completely.
Maybe it's just whites and rapes you get off with. Because when Ben Roethlisberger get accused of not 1, but 2 rapes,
Yeah.
you don't get nothing off of that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you got these boys at Baylor and all that, they finna be facing the book eventually, all this stuff they got going on. But I don't...
Wait a minute, whoa, unconscious?
Unconscious. She can't even tell you, if she wanted to.
Why would you even want? Oh, that's just me. I don't want nothing unconscious. I don't even want nothing drunk. Unconscious, you can't even tell me. I don't know if I'm doing what I'm doing. Like, you just lying there like a mannequin. And you get 3
Hey,
months.
man.
3 months.
3 months.
3 months. He got sentenced
Wow.
to 6 months, and
Yeah.
then he got out in 3
I think
for good
they was
behavior.
looking for 12. He ended up getting sentenced
First
to
of all, how you
6
only get
months.
12
and
months
then-
for rape?
Yeah. No, I'm talking about like, was it 12 years? They was looking to prosecute,
12 years?
and then
You
somehow
get
it
12
dropped
years
down.
for rape now?
And then somehow it dropped down to 6 months, and he only served 3.